back to the channel once again. Today I'm super mega excited to be sharing this video with you guys. To be honest, so far this is my favorite series released in 2023 because it's giving everything it's supposed to give, and also it's LGBTQ plus, inclusive, which makes it even better. And yes, the main character Mia, she is, in this case queer, which is super amazing. But before we get into further details and actually discuss this beautiful lesbian love relationship that happened between Mia and Carli, please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. And if you've also watched the show, let me know your personal opinion down below in the comments as well, because your opinion does matter. And let's get right into it. So basically, Mia, she's been struggling with anorexia. She's been in therapy. She went to a mental institution where she's been hospitalized for 7 months to get treatment and to recover from everything that she's been going through when it comes to her health. So when she returns home, of course, she comes home to her friends, supporting her, helping her through this whole new process that she has to face. So, facing reality, going back to school, being with her friends, being outside. Of course, that's for her is a whole new world again, because she just came back from therapy. At the same time, she also is dealing with a lot of, situation when it comes to her mother and father, and also her personal relationship with her mother, which in the beginning of the series you can realize it's not the best of a situation, it's not the best relationship. But when Mia meets Carli, through a mutual friend, there was just something in Carli that really made Mia want to live again. It really made Mia want to wake up early, give her that extra motivation, because she actually fell in love with Carli first sight. But at the beginning she didn't know who Carli was. But then, one night she actually went out with her friends after she got into a whole disappointing date that she thought was a date with a guy, but it actually was not. So she actually ends up meeting Carli that night, at the karaoke scene. And of course, Carli was super friendly towards her. They had a whole conversation, and Mia felt just like, wow, this is my person, I'm in love. But of course, at that moment things were still a little bit confusing between them, because Carli, she is new to the crew, she's new hanging with them, so a lot of people don't know much about her yet. But of course, Mia, she didn't tell anybody about her feelings that she had towards Carli. She always kept it low-key. She never told nobody about it until her friend, actually eventually found out about it and actually started to give her game on how to actually, get make her feelings known towards Carli. And after that, she never did, she never told Carli how she felt, because I feel like she was afraid of getting rejected. And not only getting rejected, she didn't want Carli to feel sorry for her because of her situation and everything that she's going through. She didn't want empathy. She actually wanted Carli to see her for her and not for what she's going through. So I feel like that also made Mia push away and not actually, tell Carli how she feels. But as the series progresses, you can see that Carli actually ends up getting into a relationship with Mia's best friend, which really hurt Mia's heart. But at the same time, Mia also realized it is what it is. At the same moment, she was also dealing with a lot of things when it comes to her father, who moved out, and at the same time, her relationship with her mother. She thought her mother was having an affair with someone else. And then also she went through this whole situation with her best friend when she found out that her best friends are actually hooking up, and also another situation that happened as well. So at that moment, she didn't really prioritize her feelings towards Carli a lot, and the fact that she's in the relationship with her best friend. And also later on, Carli also ends up getting, in this case Mia also ends up getting herself into a love affair with Allison, which is like the mean but the most popular girl in school. And that couple actually came in very surprisingly. I'm not gonna get into a lot of details regarding their situation, because I will be doing a part 2 where I will be talking about Allison and Mia's relationship, which really caught me by surprise. So moving on towards the end of season 1, you can actually see that Mia, she relapsed. She was going back to her old ways. She wasn't eating, she was hiding the food. And then she went to, and then her mother told her that she's gonna go back to the hospital because she relapsed, and her mother can see her go through what she went through the first time again. And that she also don't want, like, our mother also told her, like, I can't let you put us through that again. So you're going back to the hospital. But after Mia in this case realized that she's going back to the hospital, she packed everything and she went out running. She went to look for Carli, because she actually had this bucket list of everything that she wanted to do. And then she went to get Carli for them to go accomplish all of the things that is left on the list. But Carli was a little bit suspicious towards Mia's behavior, because in this case, Mia didn't tell Carli that, she was going to go back to the hospital and all of that she relapsed and all of that. But quickly, Carli caught on to that, because, she actually ordered for her and Mia food, and Mia didn't want to eat. And that's when Carli's suspicions, started to rise again regarding her situation. Even though they did everything that they needed to do that was on the bucket list, they had a lot of fun together. They just had a day of fun. I feel like Mia really needed that day, despite under the circumstances that it actually came. And after that situation, Carli actually spoke to Mia and told her she can run forever. And at the same time, Mia was also dealing with the fact that someone that she got very close to while she was in the hospital passed away from the same situation. The health issue that she's going through really hurt her heart as well. And Carli basically just told Mia, like, you can run forever. You will have to face things. You will have to make things better for yourself. Running is not the solution. You have to do better. And that's the moment where, of course, Mia, she went to the clinic. She went to speak to the person who's in charge of her health and helping her through this whole process. And of course, Carli was there waiting on her. And at the end of the day, Mia, she didn't go back to the institution, because the doctor actually saw a lot of progress in her. The fact that she could actually speak for the first time regarding her situation without nobody forcing her to speak or asking her to speak, so there was very, very good progress. And after that, you can actually see that Mia, she went to apologize to everybody who she hurt, her brother, her father, her mother as well. She and her mother finally made peace, and not only that, her friends as well. She actually wrote a letter to Allison, but Allison wasn't having it. And then she went to see, of course, Carli, and she actually told Carli that the reason why she was so into Carli is because Carli made her want to leave. When she met Carli just sparked something in her that motivated her to go every single day. And of course, Carli ended up telling me, like, I get it, but I don't want to be that person for you. I don't want to be the person that will keep you healed. You have to do it for you. You have to get better for you. I can be your motivation. You need to be your proper motivation. You need to be your own motivation to get better, not me. And after that, they just decided at that moment of time that it wasn't the best time for them to actually be together and to have something, and which I perfectly understand, because Mia, she needs to be alone for a while and just focus on her health and focus on herself, to get back on track. And Carli was always very supportive towards her, despite how everything played out between them. This show for me is giving everything it's supposed to give, every single thing. Like I said in the beginning of the video, this show so far, this series is the best LGBTQ, this overall, not even just that series release. It's amazing, 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 and I would 100% recommend you all to go watch it. Once again, it's available to watch on Netflix, so go ahead and watch, support, because it's a 10 out of a 10. I hope you all have enjoyed this very, very quick review. Until the next video, and goodbye.